So today I wanted to share something which is a bit close to my heart, and apart from the people who are very close to me, it's not very open to many people. But yeah, so I'm not sure if many of you have had to deal with working with a bit toxic bosses, and for me it took a bit of emotional and mental anguish, I will say. And this has really frustrated me for such a long time. So finally, I know if you have, you can say, a decent job, you like what you do, you love what you do, you love the people you work with, at least the ones around you, and you don't really have, it's just a normal day every other day, but then this person comes in and suddenly everything just becomes, dark and toxic and frustrating and everything. So it put me to a point where I decided that it's enough. I have to say goodbye. It's not working out for me. Of course, I tried my best to relay the information to the right people that, hey, things are not going well here, please help me. But I will say maybe it was not so successful. So I said, okay, fine. The best thing is to remove myself from this place and try to figure out what next. It has been tense. It has been really tense. And I felt that I needed to protect my mental health. Otherwise, I would go crazy. It was not an easy choice because, I'll say it was a very, very nice opportunity. But at the same time, I had to choose between, fighting every day, struggling to wake up, dreading what you're doing, and that's a feeling I've not had in a very, very long time. And I also felt like if I didn't do that, then I would turn into somebody I didn't like also myself, because it feels like at a point you're just fighting for yourself and no one's listening. And before you become like the other person or you stoop so low, I said, no, I have to stop now, because I want to keep myself, I want to preserve myself and keep, what I have. So, this is what led to this part. And it has been a journey even to accept that I have to make this decision because it was not working out. So yes, to my loved ones and the people close to me, it has not been an easy transition for them because it is not something people saw coming. And there were various, remarks. People are like, yeah, you're a strong person, you can get through this, it's nothing. But I said, no. It's not about being strong at this point. My strength is not just, it's not going to cut it this time. And I cannot see a win out of this. Patience is not going to win it. Silence is not going to win it. Talking out is not winning it. So, I know it's not the best thing to do with everything happening all over the place or around the world. But I also have to be positive and know that better things are coming anyway. It might not seem like it now, but for sure it will be. So I just have to keep on keeping the positive mind that everything will be okay, and everything is okay, because the moment I decided it's enough and I have to go, I felt peace in my heart and I felt peace in my mind. All the emotions I was feeling somehow disappeared. I just feel calm and I feel peace. And I will not know how to explain this, but the peace I feel even as I walk into the unknown is something I would wish I did long before it reached this point. I was scared, of course, but that fear didn't help me. That patience at that point didn't help me. The patience I have now is a different type of patience. The fear I have now is different from the fear I had. And I'm just grateful that I'm here now and things are going to work out. So what I will say to people who are maybe stuck in such situations is, of course, the usual: take heart, and I hope things get better. But I will say, from what I feel now and just how I think my life has changed mentally, I don't feel like I'm going crazy. I don't dread waking up in the morning. I don't feel all this negative energy around me. I hope you will be bold to take the step and believe that you deserve better, because there is no reason why, just because somebody is your boss, should harass you, should be mean to you, should talk down on you, and this kind of things, or whatever else is there. You don't deserve that, no matter how much they pay you. It's not worth it. So just love yourself and know that you deserve better, and there are people who will treat you better. Even if they're your bosses, they will treat you better. So yeah, it's just me talking, and it helps me, I think, at this point. And I hope other people will also be able to speak out and just, if you've been in this situation before and things have worked out for you, you can also share. If still you don't know what's happening after, you can also share. If it also didn't work out for you, you can share. And if anybody wants to share details and just how to deal with this type of situations, especially extreme ones where you've had thoughts in your head that don't belong there because of somebody in a work environment, which should not happen. Please share how you overcame it, and even afterwards how you're able to deal with these emotions, because it is very easy for something familiar to be said by somebody that it triggers some emotions or feelings, and that's something I'm also working on. But I cannot emphasize that the peace I feel now is worth everything that I say goodbye to. Yeah, and that's my story.